And it is Tuesday here on Good Things, so it's time for Tasty Tuesday, which is brought to you by PrimeShrimp.com, which is your one-stop shop for pre-seasoned, easy-to-cook shrimp. And the best part, I hope you know this by now, it is delivered straight to your door. And you can still use code GOODTHINGS, all spelled out, for $20 off of your first order. So go to PrimeShrimp.com and give it a try. What do I try? I am glad you asked. They have new flavors. They have 5 in total. Simply shrimp. Can't go wrong with that. It's just a pouch of plain shrimp. It's the easiest way to cook shrimp and lets you customize with seasonings or sauces.
Yeah, if you like the idea of really easy to fix shrimp, but you just can't get behind somebody else seasoning it, it's perfect. It's ready to go. All you got to do is take it out of the freezer, simply shrimp, throw it in the pot of boiling water, wait the allotted time, and then you can season it with whatever you want.
Easy peasy. Or if you want a little spice already there, you've got the Louisiana shrimp boil. It's got a spicy flair. It tastes like it just came out of the pot of a shrimp boil in New Orleans. You can have that at any time of the year.
And it's surprisingly good with Asian cuisine.
And you would know that, yes. But hey, don't knock it till you try it.
It's awesome in a poke bowl.
That's what we tell you here on Good Things for sure. Garlic, herb, and butter would probably be a very versatile and easy to prepare. And, when we try to encourage you to try prime shrimp, it's really that easy. And I feel like we say that all the time, but until you try it and you go, oh, I just boil it and put it over rice. And you mean dinner's done? Yep, dinner is done. And you've got a lean protein that's delicious and easy for your family to enjoy. You've also got the French Quarter Alfredo. If anyone likes shrimp Alfredo, you won't want to miss that, as well as the signature seasoned, which is my favorite because it's basically the simple shrimp, but just seasoned with kind of a everything season. You can do whatever you want to. And who would have thought it that the worlds would collide and we would have National Shrimp Day on a Tasty Tuesday, which is Prime Shrimp Day here on Good Things. And I thought, how cool is that? And so when you think of National Shrimp Day, even though it's nowhere in the write-up about National Shrimp Day, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
That would be our good friend Forrest Gump.
Yes, you can't think of shrimp.
Specifically, his friend, Bubba.
Bubba. And the entire scene that everyone, even if you've never watched the movie or you hadn't seen the movie in years, can quote. And to be honest, here in Mississippi, particularly if you were raised on the Gulf Coast, you probably could have done that scene without any prep or whatever. You may not have had the fun cadence that Bubba sort of does it with, right? Because he's going through his Rolodex of shrimp recipes. But if you were said just spout out shrimp, you would have sat there and started checking off the list of all the ways that you enjoy your Mississippi Gulf Coast.
I actually have a funny story involving Bubba's list of shrimp recipes.
Share.
On my senior trip, I got to go to New York City. And I don't know if it's still there. I haven't been back since 2004. But at the time,
New York is still there.
On Times Square, there was a Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, one of the kind of establishments that has all the fun memorabilia from Forrest Gump. And walking in with a group from Mississippi, we have an accent that sticks out like a sore thumb in the middle of New York City. And I walked away with so much free stuff from the gift shop at Bubba Gump Shrimp just because I had a southern accent. And they would take a T-shirt and hold it up in front of me. Read this, read that. And I wound up, I think I still have it somewhere in the closet, with a Bubba Gump Shrimp T-shirt with all the different ways you can make shrimp that they gave to me just for reading it with a southern accent.
Oh, that's the best. That is the best. And so we can't let National Shrimp Day on Tasty Tuesday, Prime Shrimp Day, go by without everyone enjoying a little Bubba Gump nostalgia.
Although I've never actually stopped to count how many different ways he can do it.
Ooh, let's do it.
Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp,
15.
Shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
So we
21?
made it to 21.
21! Okay, I was over here. I was like doing my fingers there at SuperTalk TV, and I was trying to figure, counting's hard when you're trying to listen to Bubba and think about the dishes, right? But I think
That's the hard part, is because he'll name off some of those, and your mind just wants to wander and focus on, oh, yeah, I've had a really good one of those.
yeah, you completely just go into like shrimp la la land there, and he thinks like that's about it. I couldn't, though he doesn't have the Asian inspired one, so you could draw in 22 or 23 with
Tempura shrimp.
Does he say shrimp scampi? I can't remember. I
do remember a scampi in there somewhere.
Which is probably, besides the shrimp cocktail, one of the easiest ways to have shrimp, but one of the most delicate ways and one of the most delicious ways for sure.
And we're also reminded by Robert and Clinton on the C Spire text line, no shrimp and grits.
No shrimp and grits. So that would be 22 or 23. What about a shrimp cocktail? I don't know if he mentions that as well. Oh, Bubba, you left some out.
Well, in fairness, that part of the movie is a montage, and it's throughout different points in the day, maybe even the week. So could you just imagine if you were not Forrest or Bubba, but you were there at boot camp, and you had these two guys, one mainly, just listing off shrimp dishes for potentially a week until somebody's gotten so fed up that they're both, because remember in the scene, they're both scrubbing the floor with toothbrushes at the very end until he says, oh, that's about it. And then they look at each other and go right back to scrubbing the floor. So my theory is that they took a whole week just back and forth with shrimp dishes, mainly Bubba just giving all the different ways you can cook shrimp, to the point where the drill sergeant's like, all right, just go clean out the latrine. I'm tired of hearing it. Just go in there. Finish
and I'm hungry, and I need some shrimp now, and we're out here on this boat, and the chef doesn't have any. Someone said shrimp salad. He forgot about that as well. Something so small and petite or whatever can be so versatile that you can do so many different things with it. I always get tickled at the word prawn. I'm like, whoever prawn. Somebody somewhere in history said shrimp. Like, that is just too hard of a word. It doesn't make sense. And we should call it jumbo shrimp or something else.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name. There was a guy on YouTube that, bless his heart, he was trying to go through and make each dish that was listed. And I want to say he got to like 12 or 15 or something, and I never saw any more after that. I think he might have actually burned himself out.
Did he have, they said curry pawn.
Curried prawns.
Curry pawn. What did he say? Shrimp gumbo? He had to say shrimp gumbo in there. He had to. We'd have to go back. That's one of those things where
we were spending so much time counting, we weren't listing them.
I was actually listening to it because I had, never sort of thought about it. But Bubba in Forrest Gump says that there's 21 different ways, and we have been adding to it here on Good Things today. But really, no matter how you do it, it's delicious, right? And I was reading where it said usually you have to prepare them by removing the head, shell, tail, and then sand the vein, which goes back to prime shrimp does all that for you. It does.
Ready to go.
And they're not like the little ones. I wouldn't, they're not all the jumbo size, but they're somewhere in come from water. Shrimp egg rolls. Yum. I've never met a shrimp dish I didn't like. There's plenty I probably wouldn't prepare. But the
there's
simplest
some
ones
that you'll
are the
find
hardest.
you'll find some shrimp dishes on a buffet and you go, wait, they did what? And then you try it and it's like, I need more.
Shrimp po' boy in there, Bobby in Batesville asks. I don't know, but it should be for sure. But don't forget Prime Shrimp, Prime, shrimp.com. Good Things all spelled out. You'll get $20 off your order. Stick with us. We got more good for you.